Transit workers have very much been at the front line. We talk about essential workers, people who are out there every day, running the buses, running the subways, all through this. We know that there's been a very high infection rate among transit workers. We've said thank you and we appreciate what you're doing 1,000 times, but I believe actions speak louder than words. If you appreciate what we're doing, then help us do what we do. And we're going to be doing that with more testing and more resources. That's going to be going on right now. Keep our transit workers safe and to keep the public safe, the riding public. We're going to do something that has never been done before, and that is that the MTA is going to be disinfecting every train 24 hours. This is such a monumental undertaking, I can't even begin to describe it to you. We're taking the unprecedented step during this pandemic of closing the system for 4 hours at night from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. when the ridership is lowest. The ridership is lower to begin with. It's down about 90% because of everything. But it's lowest during 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. We're going to close it from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. The MTA is going to literally disinfect every train, and I just viewed the operations on how they're doing it. It's hazmat suits. They have a number of chemicals that disinfect, but literally you have to go through the whole train with a misting device where they spray disinfectant literally on every surface. And we want people to know who need to use the subways and the buses, because they are working, that they are safe. And the essential workers who have kept this entire society functioning have done an extraordinary job. And we want them to know that we're doing everything we can do to keep them safe. We needed New Yorkers to understand how dangerous this virus was. If you don't have food on the shelves, if you don't have power to homes, if you don't have basic services, if the police don't show up, if the fire department doesn't show up, if the EMTs don't show up, if the ambulances don't run, if the nurses don't show up, if the doctors don't show up, then you are at a place where you've never been before. So after communicating how dangerous the situation was, the next breath was, but frontline workers, you have to show up. And they did. And they did. And they did their job. We also have to do what we have to do to make sure we're doing everything we can to keep them safe. And this heroic effort on cleaning the subways is part of that. And we will continue it because we are New York tough, but tough doesn't mean just tough. It means smart, it means united, it means disciplined, and it means loving. You can be tough and you can be loving. They're not inconsistent.